AFTV, impressive performance tonight.
I think it's our best performance of the season. You know, like I said, I've seen some fantastic games. I've seen Fulham away when we won 5-1. I saw the Leicester game where we beat them 3-1. I've seen the two derby games. But today I thought, attacking-wise, it was flawless. Absolutely flawless. We saw some very good performances from the all-round running attack. Mkhitaryan's best game in an Arsenal shirt. We actually get to see the Mkhitaryan we saw at Borussia Dortmund. You know,
Criticise a lot, Mkhitaryan, but I'm looking at his. I'm not sure how many he's scored this season, but he's scored quite a few. He's getting quite a few goals from the midfield and the wide areas.
Yeah, look, Mkhitaryan's one of those quiet ones there, where basically like he's not particularly a star name. We've got him on a swap for Man United, and what's happening is that he's probably seen as probably a poor man Mesut, but today, and probably in the last game as well, we've seen the true Mkhitaryan. Today was absolutely fantastic.
That run he done,
yeah,
for I think it was
it's for Aubameyang's
goal.
For the fourth goal.
It was
And also remember he set up the goal for Koscielny as well, and he scored a very good goal as well today. And you know, as told today, Mesut was played very well today, enjoying his football like he would. Actually, give Mesut space and he'll kill you.
Now let me ask you the question, because again I know you can be a big critic of Mesut Ozil. It's a different game come Saturday. When some of the other guys are getting a bit carried away, I saw you there looking sort of to say, hold on. It's going to be a different game. If you was in charge, would you start Mesut Ozil for that game against Tottenham?
Well, the first thing I'm going to say is that we've got a good selection problem that Unai's got. Like I said, a lot of people have been criticising Unai in the last few games, but what people seem to realise is that we had a lot of injuries. So he hasn't had these choices and his selection issues. Now he's got a very, very strong bench and he's got a strong first 11. How are we going to play against Spurs? We're going to play 4-3-3. We cannot play 5 at the back because we're going to play in the Spurs' hands, and we're going to need to control possession. So Mesut Ozil's probably got a good shout at the start, which is probably going to be harsh.
Not a good start.
No, good shout at the start.
A good shout to start.
Because what we want to do is we want to take the game to Tottenham. Like last two games we played against Tottenham at White Lane and at Wembley, we've been very passive. We've allowed Tottenham to control the midfield and allow us to get our back four very quickly. Saturday's got to be different. We've got to take the game at Tottenham and we've got to make sure we dominate.
And they'll have nerves, isn't it? If you've got back-to-back defeats, you're going to have a little bit, even if they're at home, and we know it's a bit of...
No, it won't make a difference to Tottenham because I think they're going to be very, very confident. They believe they're a better side than us, and you know they're going to have a big crowd behind them, 90,000 fans, and that should be a 12th man for them. So they are going to try and look to take the game away from us and try and get us our back four and try and control the match, and that's why we've got to be at the front foot against Spurs. So I would like Unai to play very attacking. Under no circumstances should he play Aubameyang and Lacazette together. That would be playing at Tottenham's hands, because what you want to do is like play one up front and not leave any gaps in midfield. It's probably going to be harsh to Aaron Ramsey, because normally I would have played Aaron Ramsey, but in the last two games, it's Mesut Ozil was giving Unai a bit of a selection program.
Do you think this is the reaction that the manager's been looking for from him?
Well, all the manager's wanted to do is to get the guy fit so he can play his football. If you're, it doesn't matter how good you are a player, whether you think the player's world class or not. If he's not fit, he's not going to play his best football. And at the moment, he's fit, he's wearing a go, he's obeying his manager's instructions, and he's playing his best football. And you know, he's having a good little partnership with Mkhitaryan. So, you know, when a player's hot, you know, common sense you play them. But the thing is, with Tottenham being a very strong side and probably one of the best sides in the league, you have to be very careful with your formations and your selections, and you've got to be able to trust your players. So he's going to have to look in the training and see what he wants to do and have a clear idea what he wants to do. But Mesut will be a good shot, and it wouldn't be a thing. But I probably would play Mesut in probably in a midfield role, just in front of Torreira and Xhaka. And I think that's probably the best player to make, because I would like my front three would be Lacazette, Mkhitaryan and Iwobi, because I think Mkhitaryan and Iwobi are going to give our full-backs more protection. So I wouldn't probably play Mesut in those sort of front three positions. I'll just play him just behind them. So I think that's where we can win the game. But saying that, you know, I know a lot of people are very confident because we have some great results, but you can never write off Tottenham. Never write off Tottenham, because remember, they haven't drawn a game. They've won about 20 games this season.
Yeah, they either win or lose, don't they?
Win or lose. So they've lost 8 games this season, but you know, like 60 points is still a lot of games. And you know, previously, you know, points-wise, they're still in the title. So it's going to be a great game. Don't ask me to predict the score, but I'm going to say 2-1. But I'm not going to say who to, because I'm not sure at the moment. But I probably know at 12:30.